Welcome back to the channel one more time, guys. Alright, so today we have an exciting episode for you. We are actually in a pig farm. This is a sizable farm here in St. Catherine. You call it Portmore?
Yeah, Portmore.
Portmore, Jamaica. Alright, and today we are with Earl. Alright, he is the entrepreneur, he is the mind behind this farm. Yeah, so how are you doing today?
So far so good. So far so good.
Yeah.
Once you have life, you know. But so far so good.
All right, good. So you are here on the farm today. Have you been exposed to farming before you started this journey? What was your history like in farming, if you have any?
All right, that's a good question. I have no prior experience in farming. Right, and to be honest, the view that I have of farmers was old people.
Yeah.
That's the view that I have of. I used to have of farming, but now I realize that there's a lot of young people in farming, and I've been in this business for like 3 years now.
3 years.
And over the 3 years, it's constant learning. So now, you can call it I have a PhD in farming.
A 3-year PhD. Normally a PhD might take you close to 10 years, you know, because you have to do the first degree, which is like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Then you do the master's, another couple of years, and then the PhD part, another couple of years again.
Yeah.
So you say you get your PhD in 3 years just being here. So basically you live, breathe this thing.
Exactly. And it's been ups. There's been ups and downs, but it's always a learning experience. And to recover from the downfalls. You understand?
Yes. So let me ask you. So, what's your background like? In terms of, you know, where did you used to earn your bread before you came into farming?
Well, long story short, I'm an entrepreneur, right?
Yes.
So, farming right now is not my only business. I have other businesses, right?
Okay.
So before, I actually own a BPO.
Awesome.
A virtual BPO. It's an American style model that I brought here.
Yes.
To Jamaica. And aside from that, I'm in the trucking industry. I have garbage trucks.
Okay, that's great.
I mainly for the BPO was my main source, and then I started trucking, and then after trucking, then I started the farm.
Okay, so I take it you're rather successful in the BPO sector. What's your staff complement? How many staff you have right now in the BPO?
So right now, overall we have about 70 staff. 80% of that staff is locally, and then the next 20% is across the world.
Okay, so you have 70 staff. A lot of big companies in Jamaica don't have 70 staff members, you know.
Yeah.
So you have all 70 staff members. So I take it that the BPO sector for you is quite profitable. And you say you also branched off into trucking, where you have a few garbage trucks on the road as well.
Yes.
So based on that, I take it that you'll be earning, you know, quite, you know, good in terms of you eating good, you know, in terms of, you know, revenue and stuff like that. So what really then led you to want to have a farm?
You know, that's an interesting conversation. I was at home. Business was good, and business was good to a point where I find myself idling during the days.
Okay.
And then I decided, hey, what can I do next? Because my wife can tell you.
Yes.
I need something to always be pushing. So I need challenges, right?
Yes.
So if I'm home sitting every day making money, it's good, you know, because that's person's dream.
Yeah.
But it's boring, right? And I said, what can I do next?
Yes.
And I started a pig farm, a small pig farm, and it didn't work out. And then I decided, hey, I like this business. And I'm going to acquire a piece of land, and then I'm going to see how big I can get this. Because if I start a business, I'm not starting a business just to be a regular business. I'm starting a business so that I can be possibly the best in Jamaica or among the best in Jamaica.
Right. That's good. So you have your farm here. You started this from scratch. You built this.
Built everything. When I came here, it was just a pile of dirt, and I built everything from scratch.
Okay, and so in terms of the expertise, in order to know, because here we're in we're in what do you call it that we're in here now?
Well,
This is
it's just a pig pen.
Just a pig pen. Right? So we're in one of the pig pens. So there are several, right? So inside of this pig pen, what made you realize that, hey, I need to build the pens, I need this block height, I need this square footage, I need a roof like this. Where you learn all of that?
All right, and it's learning while I'm in the situation, because I told you that when I started a small thing.
Yes.
And when I started, it didn't work out. And one of the reasons why it didn't work out was, one, because of structure, and one, because how it was done, it was just done in a way where it's not built to last, right?
Like so, it was more like a house at the time, I never really know much.
I was just going into it, right?
Okay.
And I didn't have any knowledge, right? So the thing is, a lot of pig pens, you'll notice that they just build a little concrete structure, or build use pallets and build a structure, right? But I just looked around and see what everyone else was doing from the lower end, and then I looked around on the higher end and see what everyone was doing, and say, okay, how can I build something that will be sustainable? So if you look at the infrastructure, it looks sustainable, right?
Yes.
We started at once. If you notice, well, not here, but the one that I did before, I used posts, like these type of posts, to build the roof.
Okay.
And then I realized that was when I started at first, and then I realized, hey, this is not going to last.
Okay.
If a hurricane comes, it's going to. You understand?
Yeah.
So what I did is to just build something that will be sustainable, something that I can pass on to my generation, to say, hey, this is a farm that your father built.
Because this now here is quite sturdy. You have your rafters and all of that. Look like a proper roof.
Proper roof.
You know?
Exactly.
So tell me, like, how many pigs you have here?
Right now, we have approximately 300.
Okay.
That's inclusive of boars, sow, and piglets.
Okay. And tell me, in terms of your structure, like, what type of farmer are you in this business? In terms of whether you're rear for meat, or you're rear to sell the piglets? What is your model based on?
All right. So the model is really is mainly for meats.
Okay.
Right. I'm thinking of going into the piglet market, but that's a discussion for later down.
Okay.
But we're taking it one step at a time.
Okay.
We're in for mainly meats, because we have a lot of suppliers in the supermarket chain, in the canteen industry, and also in shops and wholesale. Okay. So we supply persons.
So I'm glad I mentioned that. So you say you've been in this business now for 3 years.
For 3 years.
And already you've developed a client base. Yeah. So tell me again, supermarkets, prominent supermarket chains, restaurants, like jerk or cook shop, or what kind of restaurants?
Yes, jerk shops. Some of the jerk mans that you see on the road, a lot of them we supply. Wholesale too. In Portmore, Spanish Town, and Kingston. A lot of eateries.
Okay, nice. And you find that based on your what you have here now, the supply that you've put together, is it enough to sustain the market that you have?
It's not enough to sustain the market. One of the things is, when you walk around in Jamaica, nobody eats pork. Fire!
Nobody eats pork.
That's the main thing everybody says. Fire! But me, I tell you, we don't have a hand for sell. You understand? So what we have to do, we have to find other permanent farmers.
Yes. We link with them.
We link with other permanent farmers and purchase from those farmers. We have to do that like weekly. Okay. So for example, if we're going to slaughter 10 pig in a week, we possibly have to buy 4 from somebody else. Okay. You understand? That's how it is.
Okay. Cool. That sounds good. So basically you're saying there's room. The cake big. Basically you're saying the cake big.
Yeah man. The cake. In terms of pig farming.
Yes.
Yeah man. Jamaica can't sustain.
Wow.
Well, the farmers in Jamaica now can't sustain the market.
The demand.
Okay.
Yeah. So based on where we are now, where would you want, or where do you see your business in, say, the next 3 years? Because you already gone 3 years, you have around 300 pigs. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 years in this business?
All right. So to start, the first 2 years in this business was pretty much just a learning and building process.
Okay.
So if in mentally, this business started a year ago for me.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Mentally.
Yes.
Not physically.
Because you never really, you were in the motion, but it's like you never really click.
Yeah, it never really clicked, but there's so much things. When I hear pig farming, you're looking at, all right, we'll just buy some pig and raise some pig. There's so much more than that. You have to find the right breed.
Yes.
For example, if you have a mongrel and you have a pit bull, there's no way the pit bull can grow as fast.
Yeah.
There's no way the mongrel can go as fast as the pit bull.
Right.
So in pig farming, you have to say, all right, how long will it take for this piglet to be old, to be ready to be slaughtered? You understand?
Okay.
So there's a lot of different things. So when I say mentally started a year ago, I took a different pace in terms of understanding the knowledge. So in 3 years' time, I'm looking to not to be just a regular pig farm, but a modernized pig farm using technologies. You understand?
Yes.
Technologies to enhance growth.
Yes.
And to enhance growth and multiply the farm.
So basically, sorry, before you go any further, you said the first 2 years was basically a learning curve. So the last year now is where you saw the business really kind of took shape.
Yeah.
Okay.
Took shape the last year, and we've been supplying eateries and so on for literally like 6 months now.
Okay. Wow, that's good.
So it's 2.5 years worth of investment with no profit.
With no return.
With no
2 years.
With 2.5 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's one key thing to note, right? Even us in our YouTube journey, persons would say, hey, I want to reach the 1,000 subscribers, I want to get the watch time so I can start making money on YouTube. But people don't really understand that it's more than just making money. It's about a love, a passion, passion for growth. And you basically make it say that you're passionate about this. It's not just to slaughter some animals to sell and make money.
Exactly.
You're passionate about this, and hence why it grew. It took the 2 years of you investing your hard-earned money into this to finally reaping some rewards.
Some rewards, exactly.
Okay. The next 3 years now, where you see the business heading?
All right, so there's a lot of different moving parts in this current in the farm, and in the next 3 years, one we plan to increase the amount of infrastructure so we can hold a lot more animals, and aside from that, we plan to build our own slaughter or butcher shop, so to speak, right? Because right now what we're doing, whenever persons slaughter meat, it's not as simple as that. We have to carry it to an expert, and then the Ministry of Health has to stamp it and make sure that this meat is suitable for human cancer, for humans to eat, right?
Yes.
So what we plan to build our own butcher shop or slaughterhouse and get it certified, and let persons from Ministry of Health come weekly to stamp and certify our meat for distribution.
So this slaughterhouse that you're talking about now, other farmers nearby can also utilize this?
Yes, other farmers nearby can also utilize it, because to my knowledge, there's no, the nearest slaughterhouse or butcher shop to here is at Lake Spen.
Okay.
Right? So there's none in Portmore.
Okay.
So this would be the first one in Portmore, and then I'm expecting that we're going to get a lot of crowd for it, because as simple as Portmore is, people think it's just a city. There's a lot of farmers in Portmore.
Yes, because we are on tens of hundreds of acres of farmland right now where we are.
Exactly.
Yeah. So in terms of your head count, like how many cattle you expect to have within that the next 3 years, like you expect the business to grow?
So we have 300 now. We have 300 now, and we really started pushing. Really started putting an emphasis on reproducing about a year ago. Right?
Okay.
So the goal to capacity, I'm looking at 1,500.
1,500.
1,500. That's based on my calculation where I am right now can hold 1,500.
Okay. And you did mention that you have supermarkets and more coming on stream as well, so you would need the supply
definitely
for them basically.
Definitely. The need is there. The need is there. So right now it's going to take a lot more investment to get it to that point.
So I take it that you will need. Oh, sorry, but what? Sorry.
But we're on our way. That's what I was going to say.
Okay. All right. So I take it that you would need to purchase a lot more piglets and a lot more pigs moving forward.
Yes,
definitely. So that's where other collaboration would come in now with other farmers.
Yeah. So it's not a one-man business.
Yeah.
You understand? So we have to link with other farmers have to link with us, and we just help each other. You understand?
Good. How many staff you have working with you?
Right now we have 2 staff. Before we had 3, and then based on the workload we decided, hey, we only need 2. So we have 2 staff right now.
Okay. And you never had much experience in this business, so I take it they came with some experience.
Exactly. So the farmers now, they're teaching me.
Okay.
They're teaching me a lot of the times. Well, right now we're basically on the same level, but they have a lot of experience when it comes on to rearing.
Yes.
Specifically pigs.
I see them behind right now. That's a storage area.
Yeah, that's a storage area.
So what do you think them doing right now?
They're cleaning up the storage area.
Yes.
This morning, if you notice that they came this morning with the bus full of feeding. So we purchased feeding this morning, and they cleaned up the storage area to pack up the feedings.
Okay. So then they're gonna come and wash out the stalls and so on.
Then they're going to come and wash out the pen, check the animals, make sure that everything is good. Possibly give some of the medication.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you have a name for your business or your farm?
Yeah, man. The name of the farm is Eninaj Corp.
Eninaj Corp. Okay.
Yes.
And how did that name?
It's actually my wife's name backwards.
Okay. That's good. Basically, you've been with your wife since I known you.
Yes.
And she was formerly your girlfriend.
She was formerly my girlfriend.
And you still stick with her even though because when I knew you, things never where it was.
No. It was far from where it was.
Far. Where he is now, where his business is now, it's far from where he, at the time, so you still stick to your roots. You grow, and you achieve a lot, and you still, stick to your people,
Yes,
which is great.
Which is great.
Yeah, man. That's commendable as well. Because sometimes persons, they feel like them outgrow, who they are or what they came from and stuff like that. But it's good that you stick to your roots, and you're growing together, and you're growing with your wife in this business as well. And I'm sure she have a lot of input as well.
Definitely.
She do her research.
Yeah, a lot of input. So it's a team.
Yes.
It's a team effort.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So we call him JR. So I'm gonna have him show us around the farm now. So
right.
Stay tuned, guys. All right, so what's going on now? Talk to me.
So this is a daily routine.
By the way, this is one of the staff. What's your name?
Orlando Phillips.
Orlando Phillips.
Yeah.
You look pretty young, but how long now you been in farming?
Carly, from I'm 14, isn't it?
From you are 14?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The whole of them come. Lord. Woo. Orlando.
Yeah.
Orlando, this is like your daily routine. Every single day you come and watch your pen.
Yeah, every single day I come and watch the pen. You see me? I feed them. This come like I'm a passion, Yeah, drive to do this. You see me?
Yeah.
Watch them out. I make them feel nice.
Yeah. Yes.
So this is what I do. Every day, every morning. I have to do this, you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause I something what I love, you see me? Farming.
Yes.
Something what I love. So where them come from? Alright, run them.
And where you get the water from to do this?
Alright, we get the water from the canal.
Okay.
You know?
So you go, so somebody pump the water carry to you?
No, we pump the water from the canal, you see me?
Oh, and you have a pipe connected directly?
Yeah, a pump.
Okay.
Connect.
Yes.
Yeah, connect to hose.
Yes.
Connect to a pump.
So all of this feces and this muck just generate over a 24-hour period. Just from yesterday just to today,
yeah.
You have this amount of mess.
Yeah, mess, yeah.
And you basically have to clean it every day.
Every day.
Why you have to wash out the pet every day?
Because we keep the place clean.
Yes.
And make sure they have them clean and pretty. That's how we like to see them, you see me?
Yes.
Yeah, we wear pig different.
Yeah. And it keeps them healthy as well.
Healthy as well. Get them medication every month.
Yeah.
You see me? Them worm out.
Yes.
Them antibiotic if them want antibiotic. And them some of the vitamin and them thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah. On a daily basis, you know?
Okay. It seems like they don't mind the water at all.
No, them love the water because them body is time hot now.
Yes.
So them would mind them in the water one whole day. You know, but we don't really do that.
Yeah.
We just bathe them off in the morning.
So Jerry, when you say you love this action?
Yeah, man, I love the action, and some of the time,
Yeah.
when the other businesses are not too stressing,
Yes.
I'll come here and watch the pig pen myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It must, so in terms, so compared to managing a BPO versus you doing the farm, which one you prefer?
Well, it's hard to choose. Them have it ups and downs. In terms of BPA, no, we just sit down in an office or sit down at home, go on a desk, typing. But now this is a more physical thing. You understand?
Okay.
So it's hard to really say which one I prefer more. Plus me I'm a very hands-on person. Right? So when I start a business, I like to be hands-on, to know the craft, to know what to be done, to know how to do it.
Yes.
Yeah? So with the BPO, it's less hands-on, meaning physical hands-on, but it's like I'm in an office, at home, around a desk, and this now is the sweat part of it. I have to be sweeping out, washing kitchens and so on. So I don't want to say I like one more than the other. They're both my babies.
Different joy.
Different joy, yeah.
So question, in terms of a structure like this, about how much you think you spend to get it to where it is
For this
now?
structure?
Yeah. The roof plus the black work and all.
The entire structure for this?
Yes.
Run me a little bit over 3.4 million.
Okay.
For this structure.
Okay. And how did you start in terms of, like, how many pigs you start with here on this particular?
All right. I started off with 20 pigs.
20.
20.
Okay.
Yeah, I started
20.
off with
What size were they?
20. They were a little bit above winner size.
The winner, the small one, them.
The winners is a small one. So you have piglet. Then after they pass the piglet stage, then we call them winners.
Okay.
And after they pass the winners stage, we call them fatteners.
Okay.
And then we divide them into short or boars and so on. You understand?
Okay. All right. So you say you had 20 pigs just past this. Okay. And how long did it take for them to reach the size for breeding and for slaughtering? How long did that take?
All right. So originally, it actually take a pig between 5 5 to 8 or 9 months for it to reach a slaughtering stage, or a stage where we can breed them, a stage where we can that stage. It take about between 5 to 8 or 9 months.
Okay, they grow pretty fast.
Yeah, they grow pretty fast. They grow pretty fast, especially when you're feeding them right and you're applying the right amount of medication and doing it the right way.
Okay. And at slaughtering stage now, like how much pound of meat you think you get from one pig?
It varies, you know. It varies how much pound of meat we get from one pig. But what we try to do, we try to get at least once we take out the intestines, cut off the trotters and the head, we aim to get between 120 to 150 pounds.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So basically you have like around 300 pigs here now. So like what percentage are they, how many of them you actually purchased from this 300 now?
All right. So what I say we purchase about 30%. Yeah.
So 20 pigs enable you to have well over 200 pigs plus what you slaughter.
Exactly. So we slaughter a lot of pigs, right? So one sow right now, based on the breed we have, one sow we give between 10 to 17 piglets.
How many times per year?
2 to 3 times a year. If you know the technique, you can get it 3 times a year.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, man. So you saw the end goal and you just stuck it out, put in the hard work, and now you're basically reaping the benefits at this point now. So you don't have to be investing so much of your money anymore.
Well, you always have to be investing, but not in reproducing.
Yes.
Right? And there's no cap in terms of reproducing in a pig farm, because if you treat your sow them right and you have enough sow, trust me, you're gonna have piglets upon piglets, and then they're gonna turn in a. The sow is like money making machines, if you understand what I mean.
Yes, I agree. Yes. So Barrow right now preparing himself to wash out the sow pen.
Yes, the sow unit, preparing himself, cleaning the drainage so that the water can flow.
Okay. So JR, so tell me, in terms of feeding, how you do that part? I know feeding them must be very expensive, so how you do that part?
Yeah, feeding very expensive, but it's something that you need, you understand? And you have to just have the right budget. But what we do, we purchase feeding from Hypro, and we make our own feeding, and sometimes we do stew. Because we're surrounded by a lot of farmers, and a lot of time we get like pumpkins, we get like corns, melons and so on, and we just put that together, throw some feed on it, boil it, make a stew, and feed the pigs.
Awesome. Yeah, man. All right, so we have Dante, another one of the guys on the farm. All right, so Dante is sterilizing, putting detergent, bleach in the pen. All right, so talk to us.
The bleach, when you throw the bleach and the soap, it makes it sweeter. So wash it out with fresh water first. Then we get the bleach and the soap, throw it all over, and then we go back over the pen. So when you go back all over the pen now, it then have a better smell than how them have before.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So you see, the thing is, the sows. The sows and the piglets, the area has to be clean. So you see, like, if you're at home and you're worrying about germs, it's almost the same thing as pigs.
Yeah.
Right. So if they're not in a clean environment, then what will happen is that they will contract diseases, diarrhea, and so on. So each day when we're cleaning the pens, we have to use bleach, soap, we have to sanitize the area, let it soak for a little while, and then use brooms and so on and clean it out.
Good.
So when it comes down to pig genetics now, all right, so you see, like this is a mixed breed, right? Mixed large white breed, right? And the large white piglets, they grow large.
Yeah, I didn't even suggest. It's big, they're huge, this is huge.
Yeah, so if you look at him now, he possibly weigh possibly about 300 pounds.
Okay.
Right now, right?
Okay.
And then with the large white breed, what them do is them produce large litters. So this is a sow. And when the sow is pregnant, normally we expect about 15 to 17 piglets from this. Every time this piglet, this sow gives birth, it's about 15 to 17 piglets.
And normal pigs are around how many?
Normal? What you call normal? Like
the regular one then?
You might get 5, 6.
Oh, okay, so the large white is more than double, like 3 times.
Double. Yeah. So you have a lot of different genetics, and right now on the farm we have large white, we have Yorkshire, and we have some Durox.
Okay. Okay.
So Durox Durox Go is the fastest growing piglet. Sorry, the fastest growing pig.
Yes.
Yeah. So what we do now, we crossbreed them. So we want the fast growth with the large growth and the large litter. So we mix Durox with the large white.
Awesome. Good. You see, I really 1 year now, you really start.
Really 1 year now because the 2 years is like a learning curve, right? Because I said before, people think you can just say, all right, let me just buy some pig, raise some pig and like that. And more than that, because the genetics have nothing to do with how the quality of the meat, how fast the pig them grow, etc. You understand? So over the last 3 years, 2 years out of that was understanding which type of breed is good for meat production. Which type of pig is good for piglet production. So if we are going to piglet production, then we can say, all right, we need a straight large white breed. You understand? So you know, so large white can give 17 to 20 piglets every time them drop. But if we mix the piglet, if we mix Duroc with large white, then what happens is that you're gonna notice you get fast growth and large litter size. You understand? So I'm not just raising mongrel pig.
Yeah, and that's mongrel pig.
But so just like when you have mongrel dog, you have mongrel pig. You understand? When the breed wash out.
Yes.
So we're in the process now. We still have some mongrel pigs, you know. So right now we're in the process now of changing out
the litter
to straight quality genetics. You understand? So we can produce the piglet and we can produce the meat.
Yes. Good. Why you never do goat, chicken, cow? Why you never go with the road? Why pigs?
Alright, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I actually started out with chicken.
Okay.
The first time ever considered farming was with 1,000 chicken. Okay. Yeah. And it cost me possibly almost 600,000. That was almost 3.5 years ago.
And when you sell them out, you basically break even.
Me not for break even.
That's the thing with chicken farming, you know. I actually too, me they do like about 50 chickens. And it's a lot of work and the returns are not so great. I don't know if it's our method, I don't know if it's the methods or what, but that's what I found.
It's the method. It's the method. But the thing is, you see,
I really have to be doing large scale chicken production to really be seeing profit. If you do 50 or 100 or 200 chicken, it will be very difficult.
It's difficult, right? And it's a large scale in a chicken. Large scale is with CD and Jamaica boilers. Them control the chicken market in Jamaica, right? Because in order to have chicken, you can reproduce chicken.
Yes.
You have to buy chicks.
Yes.
With chicken, you can go into this and say, all right, I'm gonna be the biggest chicken farmer in Jamaica. Because you have markets where control it already, right? You cannot reproduce chicken. So at one point, there was a shortage of chicken because they're not pushing out chicken. With pigs now, we can reproduce, we grow. You always have to be buying. You understand? Unless you're going into the layer market. The layer can always keep producing.
So back to the chicken, you said you started about 1,500 chicken one time.
1,000 chicken.
1,000 chicken, and you say you spend over 600,000 and you don't even break even.
I don't even break even.
So based on that now, you say
it was a huge loss. So at that time now, it was going back to the drawing board to say which type of farming that I can go into that I can dominate a market. You understand? That I don't have to rely on a third party to supply me with animals.
Okay. Because those chickens, they don't breed.
They don't breed.
They don't breed. You have to always going back to the market. You have to always buying chicken, buy chicks, buy feeding.
Yeah.
So it's very, very difficult.
Yeah. And I didn't go into the goat. Maybe in the future I will go into possibly the goat market or the beef or the cow market.
Cow, right.
Yeah, but in business you have to be careful. You have to dominate a market first before you move to the next one.
Yeah.
You can't all over the place. You have to have a central focus.
Yeah.
Make it another central focus there, and then you focus on the next thing. Because you can't raise pigs the same way you raise goat.
Yeah.
You can't raise goat the same way you raise cow. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
And them iron barrier, we call them farrow.
Yes.
Where we put the sow in when them pregnant,
yeah.
we put them in there so them don't mix up with everybody, and them can get them own right amount of feed. You understand?
Yes.
And then the piglet them can stick to the mothers. So if you look on that one is actually a pregnant sow.
This
if
one.
You look on it, yeah,
yes.
Go closer to it. So this one is a pregnant sow. How we know that this one is pregnant? If you look at the nipples,
yeah,
and the belly, it's down. So it look like milk is almost in those nipples.
Yeah.
Not yet, but soon, right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. It was a really good, fruitful discussion, you know. We call him JR, you know, Earl, right?
Earl.
Yeah. So Earl, all right. And remember the name of the farm?
The name of the farm is Eninaj Corp.
Eninaj Corp. And where the viewers can find you?
All right, so persons can get in touch with us via Instagram at Eninaj Farm, ENINAJ FARM, on Instagram, and then we can contact us via phone by 545-0024.
876-545-0024. That's how you can contact them to collaborate, supply animals, or if you have a restaurant that you need pork, meat, you can reach out to them as well. Alright?
Alright.
Yeah, man. So, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, I know you really enjoyed this one. Alright, the pigs jumping on each other right here, you know. Yeah, man. So, it was quite an interesting day. Learned a lot. You know, so if you enjoyed this video, I do want you to leave a like, guys, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Alright? We out, guys. Peace. Yep.